Alright, hey guys, I'm CCG and I'm here to bring you a new video. So there's new Gem Knight support in the new set of Duelist of Pyroxene. And yeah, let's just go through the new support. So here's Gem Knight Quartz. It's a level 4 Earth Fairy effect monster. 1500 attack, 1500 defense. If your opponent controls a monster, you can discard this card, set one fusion continuous spell directly from your deck. Also, and then you're locked into Gem Knights. And then if this card is used as fusion material for fusion summon and sent to the grave or banish, you can add one Gem Knight monster from your grave to your hand. So this card just lets you let you set a fusion continuous spell directly from your deck to your hand. So this is pretty great. As a few of the Gem Knight fusion spells are continuous, and to be able to search it out is pretty useful. And yeah, and definitely being able to get one Gem Knight monster like back when you use this as fusion material is great. You're just getting a bit more value out of your cards. But yeah, this seems like a decent Gem Knight. It looks okay in the design too. The background, so I mean, it looks cool. Here we have Brilliant Rose, which is different from Crystal Rose. It's a level 2 light rock effect monster. It's always treated as a Gem Knight card. You can discard one Gem Knight or Melodies card, special summon this card from your hand, and then once per turn you can send one Gem Knight or Melodies monster from the extra deck to the grave. This card's name type and attribute becomes sent monster's original name type and attribute. So basically this is just going to be an easier way to get out certain like Gem Knight fusion monsters. It's just going to be a great way to go into that. You do have to discard a Gem Knight card or Melodies card to do that. So that is going to be, you know, a bit tricky to do. Or not tricky, but it's going to suck a bit. But yeah, this seems like another decent one just to be able to get out your other Gem Knights. Because just because what the thing is with Gem Knights, they do require you to have like certain material in order to summon them out. So obviously having this and more ways to change their names and not having to waste your normal summon to bring this out is decent. And here we have the new Gem Knight fusion monster, which is Gem Knight Lady Rose Dia, or Gem Knight Lady Rose Diamond, which is level 8 2700. It requires one Gem Knight monster and one fairy monster. The first time a Gem Knight monster you control would be destroyed by card effect during each opponent's turn. It is not destroyed. That's pretty great. It kind of just protects all of your Gem Knight monsters from one set of protection by card effects. So that's pretty cool. And then when your opponent activates a monster effect during your turn, you can banish one Gem Knight card from your grave, then target one face-up card your opponent controls, destroy it. So this is basically a way to deter your opponent from playing during your turn. And what's nice about this is that it doesn't seem like in any indicator that it's a once per turn effect. It just says when your opponent activates, yeah, nothing. So as long as you have Gem Knight monsters in your grave, if they continue activating monster effects during your turn, then you're just going to be able to pop more and more of their cards. So it's an interesting card. It's not like a great way to protect yourself from hand traps or anything, so you're not going to like summon this out right away. It's not a negate. It's just, you know, if it's your turn, you can just prevent them from trying to play during your turn. Or not prevent them, but you can try to like deter them or destroy some of their cards. It's okay. It seems kind of cool to be able to do that. Definitely a nice like extra bit of support to have though. I'm sure Gem Knight users will be happy to take this. And here we have Scatter Fusion, which is a continuous spell. So with that, we already know that with Gem Knight Quartz, you're going to be able to discard this card and set one fusion continuous spell. So it's basically a search out at least for this. And yeah, you can only use the first effect of this card's name once per turn. If your opponent controls a monster, you can fusion summon one non-rock Gem Knight fusion monster from your extra deck using monsters from your deck as fusion material. Also, you cannot special summon monsters from the extra deck except Gem Knight monsters. When this card leaves the field, destroy that monster. So, basically, this card is just going to be a way to just summon out. You know, it's essentially a Shaddoll fusion, but they don't have to control a monster from the extra deck. As long as they control a monster, you're able to just fusion summon using monsters from your deck. So that's going to be extremely helpful for Gem Knights to be able to do that. And, you know, this card is not... You can only use the first effect of this card's name once per turn. The way this is worded, I'm guessing it is like restricted to... you know, you can't just use multiple copies. I think it is a hard once per turn. Just because of the way this is worded here. But yeah, at the very least, you're able to just get more value out of this throughout time. You can just continue using this as long as they control monster. You get a free fusion summon. It's a 1 card fusion. That's really good, and you're using cards from the from the grave, and you're filling that grave up too for Gem Knight, Lady Rose, Diamond. So if they continue to activate monster effects, you can just keep on banishing them. But yeah, this seems like a decent line of support. I don't think it's gonna like help them like tremendously and make them like meta or anything, but I think it's a little nice bit of support that I'm sure Gem Knight players would be okay with having. They probably want more, and maybe there will be more, since this is the duelist of Pyrexian, so it would make sense that there's a bit more of support. So maybe we'll see more as more cards are announced. But yeah, what do you guys think of this line of support? What do you think Gem Knight needs? I think they need a way to like deter their opponents a bit during their turn, and just I guess just continue making it easier to fusion summon their big guys, which I think that they've gotten a good line of support, like with the Link monster and stuff, that kind of just make it like easier and easier. But this is a cool line of support to see too. But yeah, tell me what you guys think of this. Do you guys like these card designs? Just let me know. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.